I've just got back from the Limestone Way and I thought I'd share my thoughts on the tent that I bought before I went, the Lanshan 1 2026 version, and tell you how it performed. We stopped 4 nights on the trail, but one was in a hostel, so it went up 3 nights. 2 of the nights it rained heavily. I'll put it up and you can see how easy it is to put up, and then I'll tell you what I thought about it. Pole just needs to be at 125 on each one. Very easy to put up. I'll have to shove that in my back pocket because it'll blow away. Spread it out. Find the door. I'll put the door facing you. And then all we do is peg it out. I've not put the footprint out, not brought that with me today. All you need to do is through both of them, peg it out. I always put them in slightly loose. Find the next one. And then we can adjust as we go along. It's not too windy today, but while I've been away, I have put it up in the rain, the wind. Do need a little bit of adjusting once you've got the basics done. This is to the inner and this is the outer. Then we get a peg ready. Everything goes in back pockets. A peg ready for this. Best size is 125 on both the measurements, like I said a minute ago. Up we go underneath. Just make sure you get it in this bit here. And then I've just pulled the peg out because I didn't put it in far enough. And then all you need is to find this little loop there, put the peg through and peg it out. When you first have this tent, you'll have to adjust more things, and then you just go round. This ground's a bit rocky. And shove the pegs in, tighten these up. I've missed a peg here at the back. There's another one at the back. What I was going to say, the background is very hard. I'm getting distracted when I've noticed I've not put this one in at the back. And that is how quick it is to put up, even in the wind. So we need to, for every pitch, you need to loosen or tighten these off to get it all nice and smooth. Adjust this one, adjust the end, tie outs if you need to, but that is the basic. That's how quick it went up. See if you can loosen this a little bit, stop it pulling it down so much, but if it's raining you don't really need that to be, wind to be blowing rain up into there. So that's as easy as it is. Very quick. Even in the rain and even in the wind. And taking it down is the same. If you've got like a microfiber cloth just to wipe it down, I think that needs to be tightened, so this is dead tight. I probably want it to be across a bit. So inside, this is like a Four Seasons inner, or all seasons, whichever you want to do. I'll bring the camera over and show you in a minute. You just have to kind of adjust it so that the inner is not touching the outer, especially if you shove your rucksack in the back. You need that back end to be sorted. So we're not completely pegged out properly, but you can see how quickly it goes up. I mean, I've not hammered the pegs in and I've not really done much adjusting, but that's quick pitch, and then adjust when you've got it all in, everything all in. But if you look, we're not touching, that went quite way back before it touched the outer. So the reason I bought it is the weight. Why I swapped from the 2 to the 1 was purely weight for the Limestone Way, because we've got big packs to try and reduce the weight. And I don't like the Lanshan 2 Pro because of the condensation. The bottom of your sleeping bag's always wet every morning. So this was a lot better. Not as much room as I'm used to. I would have preferred a lot more room, but struggled to get my rucksack in at the side of my sleeping mat without it pushing the inner tent onto the outer tent. But other than that, it stood up to the rain. It was easy to get in and out of when it was raining. I'll find some photos, I think, from the trip to show you. It kept all the rain out, there was no condensation. That bathtub stayed dry all the time. This is the Four Seasons one, so it's not net, but it kept the wind out, which was another good thing, because it was windy. Blowing under there. I haven't got that very tight, have I? I'll have to see if I can sort that. There we are, one little adjustment, and it's a lot tighter. This is all screwed up because it's been stuffed into that stuff sack. I got it off eBay. Somebody had bought it and not used it. They definitely hadn't used it, so I got it at a reasonable price. Let's put the tent down. Easy as it went up. So we just take a few pegs out. Pull the hiking pole out. Find the bag, which is in my back pocket. These are the pegs that came with it, but I have got some spare ones, some bigger ones, just in case we needed the extra peg for any reason, lost one or needed a bit of a stronger one. always miss one, look. Always miss a peg. We just stuffed it back into this stuff sack. Quickly every day. But you can fold it up a bit and just grab that end and start stuffing. The inner does come out, so if it was really wet and you wanted to take the inner out and put that in your rucksack separately and then just stuff the outer into the stuff sack. I normally fasten these in first. I don't normally have them hanging out like that. And then just fold that over, fasten it up. Oops, I will do if I can get the right. Same with that side. You tighten them up, make it smaller if you want. I quite often attach my pegs and my footprint to the tent like that, so when it goes in my box with all the other tents I know which ones are which. So if you want to see the tent in action, there is 4 videos of each day of the Limestone Way, so a link to the first day will be up here somewhere. And thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this review on the Lanshan 1.